Hello, this is Beef, and you are watching BeefyCraft. Today I have a very special episode for you because today we're going to be looking at my 20 portal gold farm. We have a problem with the gold farm. Problem is that the sorters are not picking up all of the drops that are coming through the water conveyor, and that is a huge problem because I'm greedy and I don't want to lose any of it. So currently, the gold farm, which we affectionately refer to as Goldie, has 6 sorters in total. And these are all minecart sorters at 4x hopper speed. One of them is for gold ingots. The rest are for the little nuggies. Let's go up to the top of the build and let's talk a little bit about what we have and what I'm going to do. So currently what we have is 12 inline trident killers that are glitched out right now. That's kind of per normal. Only problem with using these, they're less stable than the 2x2 because as soon as you log out, the tridents are going to fall out most of the time. Like the 2x2 we have there, you can see at the bottom, that's pretty stable, and that'll glitch out every once in a while, but it'll last you, a few days. So the idea is we've got this kill chamber, and they fall in here and they float down to the end. So what I want to do is I want to add some more sorters, but I also want to split the kill chamber in half. And on the other side, I want to do exactly the same thing we have here. It's going to be 13 kill sites, 12 inline, and then 1. And let me just show you the baby killer really quick because I think it's really cool. And then the baby killer here. And the idea is the babies, they slide through the hole and they come down here and they get handled in the way that we do. And then for down here, got this water conveyor. First thing it hits is the 4x sorter handling the rotten flesh. Now I want to do something a little bit differently because I don't think I need 2 sorters for the ingots. Not a lot of ingots come through. So what I might do is either at the beginning of all this or at the end of all this. In fact, it might make sense to do it at the end because we need the water flows to converge so that I can use one sorter. So it'll come in that way, it'll whip around this way, it'll come in that way, it'll whip around the other way. And then I think what I'll do is I'll have both flows come around to the middle and then link up somewhere around here. And that would lead down into a crafter to make gold blocks. All right, so that's basically what we're gonna do right here. And now for this level down here, let me explain to you what's going on. We got these sorters and I have them just going down into dispenser pairs and those spit down, and then there's a hopper minecart whipping around and dropping them all in chests. It's not very efficient. I liked it because you can see the gold raining down. So we'll get rid of all of this. We'll have the 2 extra sorters on this side, 2 extra sorters on this side, and then this is a sword deleter, so we'll probably move this and we'll put a crafter on this side, and then there'll be a crafter over here on this side. We're gonna need redstone, but we'll go back to base to get those. And let's see if we have any tridents hanging around here because I like to put things in weird places when I'm busy. There you go, that's a weird place for packed ice, I'll take it. All right, we're good. So let's go ahead and go back to the base so that we can get some redstone and some other stuff. There it is. All right, so we need redstone, we need observers. I'm just gonna make a whole bunch of stuff and then we'll talk about what I made afterwards. First things first, we need some observers. We've got observers, and I think I'm just gonna make 10. That's more than enough. I need 8 sticks. So we can make some torches. So let's just get rid of this stuff that we don't need anymore. Hey kitty. I think we'll go ahead and just use some of these. Check out this. This has, was it 100 sites? I think it's 50. I don't know, it's stupid. So the idea is if you have someone lay over here, you can send them, this one has stone in his hand for some reason. That's weird. But you send them different kinds of smelting fuel and they'll just put it in the hopper minecarts for us. And all I have to do to make this sand smelt is just come over here and, hey buddy, and then I can just put it in here. Let's just put this in here just to make this fast. All right, let's turn this bad boy on. Let's just get this just permanently working. And then let's make sure it has fuel. I've got blaze rods, so we can give it fuel if it doesn't have enough. Let's see, is this cooking? Yeah, this is cooking. Let's just take a look what we have in there. Yeah, this water streamer so I can give them more fuel. Does anybody here have blaze rods? Here, let me get this guy that has stone and give him blaze rods so we can show you how this works. Hey, Blazy. Let's give him some blaze rods. And then what I'm gonna do is just put some blaze rods in here. These are gonna get shot out. Oh, I left this door open, oopsie. And then the lathe will just pick it up on the other end, and it's so many sites that it just produces glass at just a ridiculous rate. This is already full of glass, look at this, okay. And I think we can start building. Yeah, I've got the ice that I need in my ender chest for sure. I'm gonna take the elevator, I don't wanna waste all my rockets. I think we need to close out the top first. What's going on, buddy? You swim in there? Going for a little swim? I generally kill wandering traders on site. I don't know why. I guess leads. All right, let's go down and we'll expand the kill chamber. Well, we're gonna double the size. We've got buckets galore. All right, let's save us a couple buckets of water. All right, we got water here. How you guys like this stuff? Isn't this fun? And now we can just get rid of the rest of the water and we'll start to expand the platform. Not really expand it, more just level it and then just replace this with ice. All right, so this is done. There needs to be a hole at their feet. So let's go ahead and clear that out. We need to make a water slide for the babies now. All right, let's get up there and put the pistons now. So the piston, basically there needs to be a hole here. Right? Because the piston is going to be cutting through here. And now I need to be in there actually. Let's go back in. It's easier to do it from the other side. That's all. No surprises there. All right, so we got the pistons in. So now I know from experience that I gotta do that. So what I'm doing now is I'm extending the redstone line from the other side, from that trident killer to this side, so it can all be handled at one switch. Currently the switch is up here, but I can tie this into the main switch of the farm. But it's just, you have to reset these tridents anyway, so I think it's better that I make myself come up here and check it, because it's an absolute nightmare. Let's say if I put this thing on and the trident killers weren't running, the piglins coming out of the portal ignore the mob cap. This place will fill up to absolutely just a standstill. This part here is easy. All I have to do is, let's get rid of these. Let's put them on this side. Is just run a line down the middle like that. And then I could put a water bucket at each of these spots at each side. And the water will flow towards the other side. Did I center that though? Yeah, that's centered. This right is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, somebody built this one block too far. Come on. And this one last one here. It's weird the way I did that. And let's do this. Editing magic at work here. All right, so now the Trident killers are done, at least the 13s, the 12 inline. So let's do this one here. All right, so move it back one. It's gonna be right there instead, there, there, and there. Pistons actually go here. All right, there we go. So, because we need the observers to point above the pistons. So each of the pistons gets a solid block on top of it, like yay. And then we have a piston, we have an observer facing away from it at the block above. So that if you place an observer, there's a red dot in the back, and that has to feed through this block because it's going to do two things. It's going to power the dropper next to it, which triggers the next observer, and it's also going to power the piston that's under there. It's on the wrong side, that's okay. Do it like this. And then this one is like this, like this. And we can see if that's working just by simply breaking a block and then replacing it. Actually, it's these things that get triggered. I have to break one of these. Let's break one of these. Get this started. See if it's moving. Look at that, Trident killer. And to stop it, all I have to do is just break one of these blocks and put it back. Before I do that, let's go ahead and get the ice in here. Okay, very good. So this is what we got. So what else do we need? We need trapdoors to stop the water flow, which is going to be right here. And we also have to do, I'm just gonna set this up so we know what it's gonna look like. This is how it comes out. Or skulk, or signs, or whatever you want to stop the water. But you may lose some drops and or XP if you do that, so glass or solid blocks is a little bit better. Go ahead and put this block back, and then here we need two signs. One there is good, and this is just to stop the water flow. You could also use buttons. And that's solid. All right, we got a Trident killer, cool. All right, let's work on the water flow. And that's the hole down to the throne room. All right, let's start marking stuff. So we've got one here, the next one will be here, and the last one will be here. And then I think I want to extend this maybe just a couple more here, like this. Do the same thing on this side. What I can do is, instead of trying to sort them, okay, let's talk this through. So what I originally thought of doing, and I have to clean this up. So what I originally thought of doing was having a water flow come on that side this way, a water flow come out of here and go that way, and then kind of loop together, kind of like a yin yang, come together in the middle, and then have your crafters and stuff there to deal with it at the end. But I'm wondering if we don't just completely sort and craft this side and then just send ingots to the other side. We'd have to use a water flow to flow it back upward again. But yeah, I think I want to do that. I like that. Let's do that. So that's going to work just fine. So let's finish this path. And then after we get the water flow the way we want it, then we can go down below and add the additional sorters and crafters, keeping this mob free, and we like that. I cannot tell you how many times I've died AFK at this base. It's just ridiculous. I think, so it goes down. Why didn't I just do it at that level? It's fine. So it just drops down here. At it, let me take care of this. I need a trapdoor here and a trapdoor here. Waterlog that piston and waterlog this piston. And what this is going to do is it's going to make the water flow outward like you're seeing there. This is where I want, right here. There we go. So the water's going to stop flowing now. And the trapdoor serves two purposes. One, it stops the water flow, and two, it stops the babies from falling through. Like this. I've learned that if you don't do that, they get stuck there. I got the tridents. All right, so we got this part done. We got the trident killers done. We got the water flow, more or less, at least beginning of the water flow. I think I need to start building the sorters to really get an idea of how this is all gonna look. I think it's gonna look nice. Water stream going that way, and we got the other one coming this way. And then where are these things going to terminate? I almost want to build the sorters next so I can see how much space I have to build the other stuff, because I didn't want to encroach it. I may have to like already rethink it, because we don't really want to extend past this wall, because we still have to fix this all up and clean it, make this look nice, because right now it's like crap. We're gonna probably recover all this with smooth stone and just make it all clean and hide all the workings of all this. So I can't have it extend past here. It goes over one more block. So that's literally right here. So basically you'll see hoppers sticking out of the side of the smooth stone here. And that is kind of a bummer. But because I don't know if we have the space. Yeah, we have the space. Look at this. Look how much space I left in here. This is not very efficient in terms of spacing. So I can put one more right here, right? And then the other one, I think I can even put the other one right there. Because I think, and let's just mark it so I can tell on the other side. But I think I missed. Yeah, I'm not good at this game yet. I've been playing for 4 years and I'm still not great. All right, let's see. So we've got the line right here, and then this turns and the blocks are being sucked up between this block, and this block as they pass over. So if I'm here, I should be clear, because really it's in between these two blocks. And in between these two blocks that are covered in glass, it doesn't matter. It's between these two blocks and between these three, right? So yeah, I can totally do that. So we can fit two in front. And then is it the same thing on this side, I wonder? Because on this side, okay, so I built the deleter on this side. I got this one I built a little bit neater and closer, which is great, but it no longer serves our purposes. So next step is we get rid of this thing. And at the top of this is going to be water, so I got to be kind of careful. And look at that, we got some fences, we got all the stuff we need to rebuild this elsewhere. So let's do that. I don't think I have the inventory space. I need to do an inventory dump here pretty quick. Yeah, I love chests. I know everybody's like barrels, but I like them. It is what it is. I'm not gonna defend myself. Why are you guys down here? How are they getting down here? There's a hole somewhere. Because Are they getting it down from the top? Let's find out where they're coming in from, because I usually don't spend a lot of time here. Okay. There's holes in the ground up there. We need to fix that. Did I leave something open down here? Because this is closed. And they should be totally content with just being stuck here forever. I wonder if they're glitching through somehow. Did I leave one of these open? Yeah, I know, dude. I know. If I upset you, you guys are going to kill me. We're not going to do that. It's all gravy. Oh, is there? This is glass. Okay. They have to be getting in somewhere. Okay, let's take a look at the top. And they don't turn off in sync. Like, I'd like them to be off when not in use. And I know how to do that. I just gotta do it. And I'll give credit. I got the way to do that from Silent Whisper. They have all the best stuff. Like, when I want the best farms, I go to Silent Whisper. When I want the easiest, fastest, most reliable, won't break in years farm, I go to JC Plays. So this is good. We're gonna add one now here to this side. None of this has to be glass. I mean, you can have this solid block, so you can even have this wide open. So I have it all glassed up. No mobs can spawn in here. That's why I use glass. This isn't so bad. When I play in Realism Minecraft, the glass looks, it all kind of like mends together, so you can't tell where one block ends and like another one begins. So I need the rail right up against that. All I need to do is just put some blocks in the way, so that, and then I'll just hit the hoppers with it, then remove the blocks, and then replace with the cart. So this is what I mean. You got hopper. Trick. You can't do it on the sorters, but you can certainly do it with the just the regular 4X hopper. What am I doing? I need this. Okay, so where's my hopper? It's above me. I went too far. There it is. Okay. So I'm just gonna shift and spacebar, and I think I want to come in from this side over here. It's just gonna be easier for me to get a piston in it. Let's do it right here. This will all make sense in a second. And I need to go one block further. I don't think I'm gonna get the angle. I'm gonna try. Let's see if it happens right here. All right, I got it. Cool. All right, so we're gonna put this fence here. All right, that's more comfortable. So we'll just slap minecart down. Why is it doing that? It's so weird. Let's see if I get a better angle like this. Just wait till you can see the hitbox, and you just break the rail. And then, oh, this is actually one block too close. The glass block goes there. Oops. No biggie. And then I'm just gonna put a redstone block next to it. And then we can break all this stuff now. Just get all the stuff that we dropped. Just gonna go ahead and just slap these right here. And let's just put a placeholder here. And then okay, that'll do it. All right. I like the way redstone looks, so let's use redstone. You see? I was supposed to put the sorter there, and I ended up putting that there instead. For whatever reason. I'm tired. Like I said, I've been up since 5 in the morning. And I should be sleeping, but I really want to get this finished. think I'm gonna leave it like that though. I don't know that we need that many more sorters. I mean, what we have getting through are some swords, not a lot. I could probably just get away with putting one more deleter. And because there's no, I don't think there is any nuggets getting through necessarily. So we got half of them getting killed and coming this way, and we have it dropping low to the ground, coming around this way. What if, instead of doing that, we run it on this side? And I think I'm just gonna build it. I'll build it with glass because I don't have ice, but you can use your imagination. And suppose that it comes out here, right? So it's basically the water's up against the ceiling. And it's all glassed up, so you just still come up here into the machine room and you can look to see how it works. And it comes here, and it just flows into this same one. And then what we do is we add a couple sorters here for the gold nuggets just in case. And we add another deleter at the end for the swords. Because screw it, because we're also gonna get squid in there, which means basically I would need to have a squid sorter if I wanted to smelt them. So I'm thinking, screw it, let's just burn them. There's a reason everybody burns them. The drops from this side meet this side. It's going to be a little bit more than what this this sorter is used to. So I think what I'm going to do, just as precautionary, is we're going to build another one of these sorters for the rotten flesh right next to it, and then we'll build another one of these units identical to this one right here, just chipping away at the corner. We may have to move this out one and these 4 blocks, and I'd have to put it in this right corner, but it's only going to catch over the 1 block versus 2 blocks. Here it has, like, in terms of how much time it takes for the item to cross over the 2 blocks, it takes longer to cross over that than it takes to just cross over one right here. So we got to bring this out 1 more block. The soul burn? I forget. Let me see. I think so. Oh, hell yeah. Let's use this one. But we built this like 2 years ago. I wasn't really like looking at aesthetics at the time. It was more about functionality, and I've taken a little bit more of an artistic approach recently. So, all right, let's do this. And I kind of want to replace all of this. Oh, I did not just break that hopper, did I? That's the only thing bad about the Haze 2 Beacon. This is a bummer. I have to hit. Okay, that worked. Cool. Okay, so we got the 4 there. So we'll put a dropper here, 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 and here. Oh, I think that looks fantastic. That's way better than another rack. What do you guys think? No, why are you going in the opposite direction? You suck. I hate you. Jesus, everything has to be so hard right now. All right, so now it's facing the right direction. Now it should be okay. Oh, okay, finally. So this needs to be here. Again, no less. All right, let's see if I have to jump maybe. I still don't know where the hell those guys came from. Where are my repeaters? Did I already use them all? Oh, they're right here. Doi. And I can probably use a lot less redstone here. Hey, this is Editor Beef from the future. So I've got some good news and I've got some bad news. The good news is that we are standing in the finished product of this video. That's the good news. All the XP is falling at my feet. No blocks are being lost. We can go into this chest and we can find all the gold that this farm's producing in the short time that we've had it running. But the problem is that I had 2 raw videos that totally recorded the audio but did not record the screen, and I can't use those, so gotta do a little something different here. I'm gonna go back and just talk about what was missed, and then hopefully that's enough, because you can't even go back and watch the raw videos because it's the raw videos that are toast. So this is what we did. What you saw last is that we had built 2 deleters on this side. It turned out to not be enough, and we had to add a deleter, which we did, and it looks like I didn't turn the fire off on 2 of the blocks. But this is working out. And then what we found was that the sorter for the gold ingots was actually catching some swords from the deleters. So I just moved it over by 1 shot, and that resolved the problem. And the ingots come in through here. And then what we have is, and it's easier to go around this side, is we have 2 crafters on each side, and each crafter handles 1/2 of each of the sorters on top. And as far as the sorters go, I built one over here, which we devoted to rotten flesh. Another one over here for nuggets, and then another one over here for nuggets. And on the opposite side, we moved the one for ingots to the end so we can divert it to this dropper over here. And we added 2 sorters here. These are both doing nuggets, and these all converge at one spot as ingots, and they go down one of 2 of these hoppers. And let me show you where that goes. And that goes to here, and this takes in your ingots, and it'll make a gold block. If we're lucky, we can wait here for a second and see if it doesn't happen before our eyes. 1 more and gold block. All right, so that's what happens, and all the XP falls down the middle. So this is a working, complete farm. That's what you missed. There is one last video, which is just basically the conclusion, and it's how we figured out what went wrong. And we're gonna go ahead and just start now. So I'll see you guys in the future. I mean, this is kind of generally how it goes for me. I build a farm, I think it's perfect, and then I have to tweak it like 20 more times before I get it running. And that's okay, I'm not too worried about that. But let's go ahead and check these filters. I think I need to be 1 higher. We're just gonna go around in a circle, check the filters. I know that we had some issues here. I don't have enough glass on me. Let me grab some more, because I noticed that the crafters were actually missing their mark. So let's make sure that the drops can't get out of here. This one kind of fell. I wonder if this is going to be a problem, if this shoots out to the side a little bit. I don't know if that happened because there was no water at the time. We'll have to test that. In fact, that seems pretty damn important. Let's test that now. We can test that simply by putting a stack of these in here, and then I'll just grab them over here. Oh, I think it's not going to work because it was pre-filled. Silly. And here's our filter blocks. So that came out okay. That came out okay. Yeah, I think this is going to be okay. So we'll come back for that gold here in a second. Let's check the other ones over here, because he might be all screwed up too. This one's good. This one's good. So we've got 6 gold blocks and 1 filter. Something went seriously wrong here. I think I want all of the filters to be of the filter name, so these are not usable. Those might have been the ones that I just made, actually. Okay, so let's see what else we got. So this is all good. These 2 are good. Let's just check this again. This is good. All right, let's go to the filters and see what the hell happened. And this is filter. This one's good, and this one's full, which doesn't make sense. It means that the redstone going down to the track is broken. In fact, it's missing a cart. That'll do it every time. How's that cart missing? See, those are flying through, but they're not going to their hit. How did I build this one wrong? Oh, this whole thing disappeared. How did that happen? So this glitched out. So there was, and I broke this one. I could probably just slide that back. So this must have glitched out, and we'll check the recording for me to be sure. But I think what happened, I'm gonna lose all these pieces. Let's just grab that. I think what happened here is that the fences, the glass block, and the minecart all glitched out. They just disappeared, and I've never had that happen before. I almost want to go back and check the recording because maybe I just built it wrong.
You think?
But let me know in the comments whether I built it wrong or whether it just glitched out. So we've got our fences. We've got everything we need here. I think maybe a redstone block. Make my life easier. All right, so we got this, we got that. All right. This is a whole thing. It's like 2 steps forward, 1 step back with this build. I don't understand how this filter broke. Not filter, how this, because look, the glass is still there. Yeah, there's no way I screwed this up. This was definitely done correctly. It glitched through magic. And I'm gonna glass all of this up when I'm done, just to ensure that I didn't screw it up somehow. How is that? Oh, because I used regular wood and there's fire right next to it. Oh, okay, so mystery solved. Mystery solved. Yeah, it's all right, we'll just go get more. It's right there. Forgot where it was for a second. All right, which color do we want? What the hell was that? That was like some bug rock delayed damage thing from the fall. Huh. All right, let's take this. I love this farm, by the way. This is probably one of my favorite farms in the game. Get the hell out of here. We'll just let this place be laggy. It is what it is. So we need the right kind of wood for the job. And that we can do. Let's get some sticks, because we know we need those. And then we'll get just a stack of fences. Wow, look at that. I actually did that perfectly by accident, where I accidentally grabbed the right amount of sticks and the right amount of planks, and now I have no more planks or logs left from that job. That was kind of cool. That happens to me more often than you'd think. I'm gonna lose another rail, shoot. And I think I lost that minecart too. Yeah, I did. Right, let's break this, find the hitbox, and then we'll put this down. Nothing's catching fire. This is far enough away from the fire that it's not an issue. So I'm just gonna leave it. All right. That goes away, you go here. All right, we got our torch. This is in order now. We gotta redo the filter because I broke it. Look at dweeb. All right, so filter. We need 20, we need 10, and then I need 10 again, 5 and then 3. Make sure I'm using the right blocks. And then here we need goldy nugs. Let's do some gold nuggets. And we don't need that many. And then I'll just drop a whole stack in there. That's gonna do its thing. 15. So that's it. I think this is fixed. We'll check the rest of the filters anyway, but I think that was the only one that was broken. Or not. This one's also broken, clearly. Put another 10 here. And then we got 5 in the middle, right? Gonna be a little bit more conservative with these nuggets because maybe I didn't bring as many as I thought. This way. Alright, so let's see, which one was it? I'm just gonna check all of them, I think, at this point. This one right here is missing. We can do that from here. Alright, let's try this again. Right, and then we do 5 and 3 and ingies. Too many ingies, that's okay. And let's check this one. I'm gonna just break all the glass first, make it easier. Do it faster. I like doing things in batch. This one has 17 for some reason. Is this taking gold? This one is taking gold. Okay, that's fine. Although that's crap. This is in the wrong spot. This has to be this. Has to be. Almost screwed that up. So the ingots needs to come out on the last one here. Right? That's what we said? Yeah, I don't think I ever did that. Let's fix that. The thing with that is that we could just do hoppers. What did I just break? What was this? Golden nuggets. Yeah, we need that. Yeah, this has stuff in it. Just get rid of this stuff really quick if we can. Okay, so the ingots need to go directly to this path. The ingots need to come in here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put, I think, a dropper here. Do I have room for that? I can put it here and then I can run this same redstone to it. And I'll just let it tick off nonstop. That'll be fine. All right, so let's do that. We'll put a dropper right here. Anything. I just threw that in the, okay, so I have to go down and fix the crafter down there. I accidentally threw some ice in it. There's probably some other garbage in there too. So now we have this. So now all we gotta do is get a hopper to this. This is kind of like turning into spaghetti right now. I know I'm not gonna be happy with this. I'm gonna have to fix this at some point. Maybe I should fix it now. And I mean, this is like the easiest, most elegant way of doing it right now. So let's just do it. But I know I'm going to be unhappy with this, and I'm going to have to come in here later and just make this better because this is getting ugly. I don't like it. Alright, so we got this, and that kind of solves our problem because then the gold nuggets can go there. And then this one was untouched, beautifully enough. So then I can just do this. And that becomes all part of the same thing. Yeah, really I should have put the hoppers facing this way before I laid the tracks and everything else above it. But piss poor planning, so this is where we are. This is gonna work though. Not very efficiently though. All these stacked hoppers like this, it's gonna slow everything down. It's not great. All right, so let's just go up, reset that filter to be an ingot. And I think I've got the ingies on me, so all we gotta do is swap them out. And this one needs to be ingots instead. Working somehow. There's no gold whatsoever in that one. This one has 3. Yet I'm seeing the stuff. Yeah, I can see the ingots getting eaten up, the nuggets getting eaten up. There's ingots and stuff. Oh, you know what? I had a hopper down here that we were gonna replace. And This has some garbage in it. It's not supposed to have garbage in it anymore. We fixed that. This is why I did this. Good thing is I'm not seeing any more in there. It may have just been residual from the last run. Not ready to replace that hopper yet. Just make sure there's not anything missing over here, because I didn't see any gold in these, but I'm seeing it get collected. But I'm not seeing it spit out. Maybe we're just missing it, because that's still empty. Because now I've got a game plan, barely anything is getting through, and it's only getting through on this sorter. It's not getting through because there's not enough sorters, it's just the sorter is, not enough deleter, it's just that the deleter is too close to the sorter. So we move it over one block, and this is going to be fixed. I'm feeling really happy about this. So let's go ahead and turn it off. Look at that. Kind of want to cover these hoppers though. I put the gold in there too. Alright, I think this is going to do it. Now we just got to move all the stuff over. This is kind of like the hard part, I guess. But with the power of editing, I can do it with the snap of a finger, and now we're just there. This is going to be golden. Let's make sure this still runs. It's looking good to me, right? In fact, yeah, we just got to move this over one more block because we want it to delete stuff on both of these blocks, not just the one. So we'll move it over one more block. Got ice here. I got to grab some buttons. So buttons, we can get rid of this now. We don't need it. I don't need the chest anymore now either. Redstone can go. It's just buttons and water at this point. And I've got my water right here. I don't even need to make any more. Alright, let's go. Let's do this really quick. We'll start the farm. And if everything goes well, it'll be done now. I think it's done. At least functionally. Again, aesthetics comes later. Don't worry about it, what it looks like once it works. Now I didn't unload the chunks, I didn't leave, I didn't go anywhere, so I don't have to mess with the trident killers. I just have to start it up again, and we hope for the best. Before I do that, let me check, actually I can do it while it's running, but I want to check that last crafter again, and just make sure nothing else got in there, and then I also want to add that, well maybe we don't add the hopper back yet, let's make sure that it really is working. So we'll check this hopper while this runs, make sure nothing's getting through. Let's clean it. Let's go ahead and clean our inventory while we wait for this to kind of gear up. Now, if anything is getting through here, I don't think anything will be able to get through here. So 3 ingots already came through direct. Appears to be working, right? Alright, no drops so far. How are we doing on gold? We got 2 here. Got 3 here. So I'm just gonna let this run. I have 3 swords on me, but I think I picked those up with me. I'm just gonna let this run here for, I don't know, 5 minutes. So I'm gonna stay quiet for 5 minutes and just kind of watch this, and then we'll see whether it works. We'll check the gold, and we'll check to make sure that there's no drops here in the middle, and if that works, then we're done, at least functionally, with the build. I'm realizing I didn't put that hopper back. Let's put that hopper back because that might be why this is not popping, because it takes a long time to make ingots. And this still has 3. Why? I have a hunch. Let me check something over here. Yeah, so nuggets are getting pulled from this because this sorter is broken. That's what's happening. This right here is broken. Or we put this one as nuggets instead of rotten flesh. Oh, that's stupid. We've been burning it all. Okay, I've got rotten flesh somewhere. I think I just threw it away, actually. Here we go. There's enough. All right, so, yeah. That's not a big deal. That's just silliness. So now we put this here, and that is going to fix that problem. And that might be why the rotten flesh was getting through, too, by the way. Now I think you're going to see the gold farm kind of exploding downstairs, which is what I expected to see. Let's put this hopper back here. Let's make sure there's no swords in here. There bet not be. Nope, no swords. All right. Just look at that. Look how beautiful that is. That's going. So we'll let this finish, and when this finishes, then we'll go down below and we'll wait to see more coming through. Let's check that the ingots are popping. Got to relight this fire. I don't think I have enough to relight all 4 of these. I got 3 out of 4. That's not bad. All right, we'll deal with that one later. I can see that this is clearly popping ingots now. I'm surprised that none are getting stuck over there, but they seem to be okay. Okay, now we're gonna sit for 5 minutes and let this just run. I'm convinced this is done, but I just want to check the last crafter and just make sure it's still doing its job. Yeah. Just make sure you check the kill chambers. That's it. All right, well, that's it for this build. If you liked what you saw, please be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.